G'day, mate. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, Jitty. In our last episode, we spent most of the time getting the steam room up and running, getting it all finalized, except, well, I didn't have the correct materials to build half the machinery, which means it's all overheated. So we need to get there today's episode and replace most of the broken things, all the broken things, with some steel. At the same time, we managed to get the refineries up and running, which means we can actually make some of the steel. We need to go fix all the things in the steam room that have overheated. Also, today's episode, want to get a glass forge up and running. It seems about time. Lastly, we should probably do something as we're in episode, 14 now? And I have no idea which cycle, but we should probably do something about having somewhere for duplicates to eat. So with that being today's plan, let's see what the teleporter has to offer. So, the good old 4D printer has nothing to print, but we have a new something in 1.6 cycles. Let's start with research. Can I grab rad bolt containment? Because why the hell not? Also, I should have done this a long time ago, and now that things are a little bit neater, we might actually do it. We can have a research room. Can I put you there and you there with you there? And can I get a door? I'm going to put a door here and here, and we'll rip out that one. And can I get some lights? Yeah, that should do us. And I don't need that light. Yeah, okay. We also now have access to a whole lot more automation, which means duplicate motion sensor. Can I put you there, I hope? Automation wire. Wire that in. Deconstruct that. And build that to there. Yeah, that. Bye, Pip. The Pip's out and about. Door is open. Oh, God, the chaos. Can I turn that door off? Can I copy those settings to that door? Copy those settings to that door. And we check our room overlay. We should have a laboratory, which has, I believe, lab workspace. Plus 10% speed. Sure, I'll take it. Which means I want to do the same for this room. How the hell am I going to do that? Okay, so I need to put that there. Or somewhere. I'm going to make this a room. Heavy watt wire. Heavy watt wire makes it a little bit harder to make it room. Can I put a tile here? Can I put a duplicate motion sensor? Huh? That one. Sure. Let's go with there. Can I put my light? Furniture. Ceiling light. There. Yeah. Tile. There and there. That means that bit of ice would have to go away so they can still get up there. I don't know if they need to get up there. And we would have to have a door, well, here. And then I need to remove that high priority and replace it with a heavy watt joint plate. I also need to technically run that into the main line and add automation tiny bit from there to there. Cool. Power. Can I get a heavy watt joint plate priority 9 out of gold amalgam right there? Yeah. Although, maybe you should put that on lead. It's fine. Because this is the room that I actually like to have the increased productivity in. Because this is the room that's probably going to hold us up the most. As for this research station, as soon as you built, which we'll up the priority on, we're going to cancel, we're going to disable it. Can I also set 7? There we go. Well, you're not even powered. Meh, we'll power it. No, automation room overlay. It's still not a room. A laboratory is... Oh, that's now 4 tiles. Can you build that ladder? Sandstone? Sandstone, yes. That's a small side effect. Anybody? Anybody? Okay. All right, where room overlays. So a laboratory is a light source. No industrial machinery. I don't know if they count as industrial machinery. We're about to find out. And up to 32 tiles. This is a 98 tile room, so we should be fine. Hopefully. I just need the light source. 47? Yeah? And you're disabled. Great, because I really don't want somebody coming down here to do research. Building broken. We're going to get to that problem. Hey, laboratory. Excellent. So we're now going to get a boost. Evil Gore will have a... No. Leandra is going to have 15% speed running on the Material Study Lab because it is in a lit workspace, plus an extra 10% speed on top of that from it being a laboratory. And it turns out they're not industrial machines, which is good. Okay. Door in the open stance because, well, you don't need to be shut. All right. First thing I need to do is we have a broken auto sweeper with a broken auto sweeper with many other broken things. To fix that, I want steel. So we're going to set you to iron steel forever. Main reason being is steel is useful, iron is not. Iron doesn't really do anything special, whereas steel has that overheat temperature plus 200 degrees. On top of that, it only requires 70 iron with some coal, with some lime. Lime comes from eggs, so we have plenty of that to get 100 kilograms worth of steel. So we're just going to run that forever. In fact, we're going to run that forever with a high priority. We're going to run you with a high priority. You are going to make as much lime as you possibly can, and then we're going to ignore that problem. Next problem we're going to work on is going to be stations. I need a exosuit forge out of gold, and we're going to dump you right here. We're going to plug you in, and then I'm going to need a couple of exosuits. Exosuits are going to be back in the stations. We want a extra atmosuit checkpoint. We're going to put you there, and we're going to put a dock right behind it. That's going to need atmosphere, preferably the oxygen kind. So we're going to put in a gas filter. Rotate you around twice, put you there, where they're going to bridge the gas into there and into there. We also need to put a gas bridge over that, so that forces direction, otherwise the gas gets confused. Next thing we're going to want is power into there and power into there, and if I just snip that, we should be fine. I need to set you to do breathable gas oxygen, and that should pull out the oxygen and run it into here. After this is full, the oxygen and all the other gases should pass straight over the top, and it means that I'm only using power in here when we're actually running it. I'm going to tell you to deliver a suit. We're going to set you to that very high priority because I want it done. Exosuit forge. Come on, Memphis, you can do it. Excellent. I'm going to say a suit made out of copper, please. Okay, we'll get one of those, please. All right, so that's going to be the plan. Next thing we need to do is temp shift plates. I want to put some temp shift plates in here, which nobody can build yet because they're not allowed to open that door. Not allowed to open that door until, well, I give them access. Also, we have an atmosuit. The atmosuit has oxygen. Our polymer press made out of gold is definitely overheating, as is just about everything else in here. We're going to help that out by removing all those buildings so I can finally put in the other steam turbines across the top to regain more power from this wonderful contraption we built. Speaking of wonderful contraptions, I need to, before it gets too hot, build, let's go with 5 lots of ceramic and copy settings to all your friends. I really hope that works before this all overheats because I sort of need the ceramic done. Yeah, okay, we're going to put in refinement. I want a glass forge, which we're going to be putting, well, 4 tiles. I can put it here. No, we're going to put it here. I shouldn't need any other machinery. Okay. Plumbing. I need to make liquid glass. Liquid glass is going to pop out there, and then we're going to deconstruct that one, dig that one out, and I need to fill up these tiles with a little bit of liquid because we're going to be dropping out some very, very hot liquids. And I need some insulated tiles to go from there and there, and they are going to be made out of ceramic because, well, ceramic is my best choice. Can I... Thank you. Can I build that to there and disconnect that? You're broken already. Perfect. All right, so we have an Atmos suit. You have 80 grams. No, you have 50 kilograms worth of oxygen already. So I am going to allow duplicates in here. And now the only way they can get in here is via that Atmos suit dock, which is fine. Because, well, I need to replace all these buildings. Deconstruct priority 9. Deconstruct priority 9. You've come all the way over here to deconstruct these, haven't you? Yeah, thanks, Trinitas. Okay, I need you to set auto repair is disabled on all of those already. Great. And hopefully we have enough steel. We do, that I can start replacing them. But that means the duplicate needs to actually deconstruct them. Yeah? Yeah? Don't get hungry. Fine. Alright, plumbing. Can I get insulated pipes? We have the ceramic available. You're going to go there to there. I don't have enough to build all those yet, but the reason we go for ceramic is a specific heat capacity of 0.84 and a thermal conductivity of 0.19 compared to igneous rock, which is 0.063, so less, and also less specific heat capacity. That's the main reasons. And can I get heavy wire? We're going to bring that through to there. Okay. Next on our giant list of things to do is you've pumped out all liquid. You're pumping out the last liquid here. No, actually, can I do these guys out of lead? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And power cable from there to there. What are you made out of? Iron ore. Cancel. Iron ore super useful. Gold. Less useful. I can make them out of steel, but let's not go there yet. Okay. Okay. Huh? Out of... Oh, I don't have any copper. Whatever. Just replace it. Okay, we're going to build that. Alright, we're going to deconstruct that, and Docos is doing it, and his skills in construction are a flat 0, so he's going to be super fast. Great. Can I polymer press out of steel right there, and from the looks of it, one of you guys is floating. Yeah, can I build that in there? Because I still want plastic. Still want a lot of plastic. Speaking of plastic, can we... We'll set this down to priority 5... Yeah, that's all right. All right. So that's that plan done. Okay, and auto sweepers. Can I, out of steel, one goes there and the other one goes there. Okay, and priorities, construction, 8, both of those, and that guy. All right, sure. Okay, you have finished pumping. All right, so because you finished pumping, we're going to remove all those pipes. We're going to remove those pipes. We're going to remove those pipes. We're going to remove all of that. And that's where we'll stop for the right moment. We're going to remove you. We're also going to go into power. And I'm going to cancel that one. And we're going to remove... I'm not going to cancel that one. I need that to go through to there. I also need the power to go down here. But I don't need the liquid pump. Yeah, and can we just mop that tile? Alright, liquid pump. Go away. The other thing I meant to do... No, you are set up to sweep. For both bleach stone and slime, and just nobody's doing it. It's alright. Okay. So, that should clean up this area. Suffocating. Who's suffocating? Sky Hunter, you're fine. Yeah, you're less than fine. But you're fine. Don't worry about it. Oh. Please. I know I need to do something about oxygen. We'll do something about oxygen. Wire bridge. Preferably not out of uranium ore. Like all the other ones. Put that in there and run that into there. Okay. So that all needs to go in. That needs to go in. Those two need to go in. You need to be deconstructed. You were set to do refined carbon, and you were set to do ceramic. Deconstruct priority 9. All right, they also need to be removed. Everything needs to be replaced with steel. After it's all replaced with steel, we should be fine. That one goes in there, and now I'm out of steel. We're out of steel because you're waiting for materials. What material? No idea. Everything should be local. Okay. And I need to wait a second for the other one to get built. All right. Plumbing. Deconstruct all of that. Okay. All right. With that done and that disconnected. Yes. All right. Next thing I need to do is I want to extend out my cooling loop. And I need to put some water in here. Can I get some water, please? Bottle empty. Rotate in there. All right. I want to extend out my cooling loop. The reason I want to extend out my cooling loop is I want to deconstruct that. I need to cool down here. Down here is going to get very hot over time. These machines don't output a lot of heat, but eventually they're going to get warm. So I need to fix that. I need to mitigate that. I need to correct that before we get too much further. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this cooling pipe and I'm going to run it to that tile and then that tile and cancel. Out of not copper, but gold, there to there. Then we're going to run instead of tiles through to here, and then jump over to there. And then we're going to go back to gold, and run gold through to here, gold all the way through the ground, gold through to there as well. Jump over that and come up to here, and then go into... I'm out of gold. Well, there. So that means that I need some bridges. We're going to put in a bridge here, a bridge here, a bridge here eventually, but I need to clear the petroleum out of that, which means I need that built. Yes. Okay, that's all I can do for right now. And then our plan will be to reroute this to go this way instead. Can I deconstruct, disconnect that, and then disconnect that, and then I can put a radiant pipe bridge there. That can be connected into there. That can be built. Can I get you liquid brine? Very 9. I don't know how much brine we got floating around the map, but we've probably got some. I'll have salt water too. They can both go in the hole. Okay, so that's being removed. That's been removed. The pipes are being removed. These guys are being put in. They are marked for deconstruction. That's all being built. The polymer press is back up and running. Can I get a conveyor loader out of steel, please? In that orientation. Priority 9. All of those. And then everything else can be a lower priority. You are still trying to cook ceramic, except nobody has filled you because it's not designed to be filled by dupes. Can I actually set that to priority 1? And copy settings to all your friends. And set you to a priority 1 as well. And refined carbon. No, I still have plenty. Okay. All right, new printables. What do we have? We have nymph eggs. Everybody likes a good nymphomaniac. That door's locked. Those guys are running. Research. Can I get the next research, please? And, yes, we're going to do something about somewhere to eat. Can I remove buildings? Can I just remove, well, that and that? All right, I want to have 32 tiles. I want to have, I gotta get this correct, 120 tiles. No, I want to go door there. Okay, can I put a door there and there? Actually, I don't want a door, I want a wall. I'm gonna put a wall in there. And this bed is entirely free, so I'm gonna remove it. Because I have a plan for over there as well. Can I put in a door here and here? And we're going to make a mess room. We're going to finally give them somewhere to eat, furniture. Can you get a mess table, please? Out of, not uranium. Although that'd probably cure the food problem. No, we're going to do it out of gold amalgam and just a lot of them. Yes. Now, to get a mess hall, I need a couple of things. One of them is I need a recreational item, which is going to be the water cooler. I'm going to put the water cooler right there. We're also going to seal that off. Can I deconstruct that tile and that tile and put a tile? Actually, I just need to deconstruct one of them. Yeah, I need to replace it with a door. I also need to put in another one of these guys. Speaking of one of those, we have one fry egg, which is 65% incubated, has a high viability and a wilderness of 0. So you should be tame. And like, I don't see any food in these, which worries me, because you are the only fishy alive in this room. The only fishy. Alright, water cooler, we're going to turn it off. Now, to get a room overlay, to get a mess hall, it needs to be at least 64 tiles, well, between 12 and 64 tiles and have a mess table. To get a great hall, it needs to be between 32 and 120 tiles with a decor item of plus 20 and a recreational building. This, sir, is our recreational building. This, sir, is our decor item. And this, sir, is a great hall, which is going to give us a plus 6 to morale. This is your biggest morale boost right here. It also means that potentially, if I get another one of these up and running, which looks like we can build one right there, we should be able to start actually having some duplicates get some skills. But you only seat how many? 28. So I only fit 28 duplicates in here, which is slightly problematic. I'd like to seat some more. And putting them one above one another requires me to have a 5-tile room. Don't I have a 5-tile room? I do have a 5-tile room. Full of transformers. It's 31 degrees over here still. It'd be too hot. That water's at 26 degrees. And that water is leaving at 14 and coming in at 28. So it is working. It's just getting there slowly. Okay. This room might not be a bad idea to convert to a mess hall. Alright, we'll come back to that problem. For the moment, we're just going to duplicate this whole build from here to here. And that means mess table. Ooh. Yeah, about that. I might not be able to afford it. Can I copy that door style to there? Can I copy that door style to there? Okay, you are going to be eggs. You're going to be pinch row, priority 9. The idea that any pinch row we see on the map, we're going to dump into this little room where they can breed forever and not attack other critters. Copy, copy, and copy to there, which worked. It did. And copy to there. Entombed. Totally. I agree. Food has a nice red line on it. I think food's fine. Okay. Plumbing. Where are we up to with this? So that's one tile that needs to be deconstructed. That's one tile that needs to be built. That is now empty, so I can disconnect that and plug that in there instead. That's awaiting some gold. Gold amalgam. Iron ore. Copper ore. Copper. None. Gold amalgam. Can I get... Yeah, they are gold pipes. Maybe I make a whole pile of... I don't really have copper ore either. I might not be able to afford nice comfy chairs. Priority 7. Construction. All of that. And that. Okay, can I set you to do consumable or refined carbon? Can I set you to do raw minerals, ceramic. Alright, that should get rid of all the ceramic. Actually, can I just set you to do temporarily all. So you can pick up the gold and everything else, deposit that out at the same time. I'd like that swept. You can just throw everything out of the room. That might give me access to a bit more gold to get this built. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, and the ceramic can now be built as well. We've put a little bit of salt water in there. Errands. No, we still have high parades. You know what? We're just going to do that. I want to see this full. Do I want that to go? No, it should be fine. Alright. The last little bit of gold, and then that should be done. These have to be built, and that has to be swept. Okay. Aaron's Trinus. Technically put a second one there. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, starvation. It's fine. Don't worry about starvation. I don't like the flashy warning signs. That it was so little water. I think that's going to be a problem. The amount of liquid we've actually mopped up of this different type is going to be less all. But if I get the pipes in, no. Okay. Plumbing! Radiant pipes. I don't have much copper either. Okay. A lot of iron. Alright, where's the biome? Where is the biome? Actually, let's finish this problem real quick. I need to knock that out and mop it. There's the biome. Can we dig in there? Can I dig in there? Can I... 7 tiles. Can I dig in here? Can I... 7 tiles. I think that's 7. 6. Nope. Can I dig in there? And as always, just remove the whole biome. Alright, I don't want to remove you. Nope, you can be removed. I don't want to remove you, which means I need to dig under that. That can go away, that can go away, that can go away, that can go away. All of that can go away, that can go away, that can go away. We'll have 2 more tiles towards the edge. That can all go away, as can that. Yeah. I need to build that way, and we can dig out that as well. Alright, that'll give me some more copper. Will that fix my problem? Probably not, but it'll mitigate it for a little while. Alright, can I mop up that? If I can mop up that, we can finish off this task, which we started working on last episode, then it's a little bit of salt water. I'm like, okay, we need to deal with that. Alright, so our plan will be to put a pump here, which means insulated, 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 insulated. If you just mop that solves all my problems. Thank you. That goes to there. That gets deconstructed. That goes there. It means I can put my pump in. Then we just seal up this side. And sweet. 8. Whatever's there. Because once it's sealed, it's sealed. Alright. Meanwhile, we'll dig out that. Probably helps if I bring that ladder from there to there. Do I want to take another row of tiles off that? Not really. And we can do that so we can access that. Alright, back to this problem, not enough refined metal. Okay, so this should give me storage bin, gold amalgam, storage bin, copper ore. Okay, can I get you to stop running? Plumbing, can I gold? I don't have any refined. No, I have some. Okay. I need plumbing, refined, copper. 1, 2. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If I go with 16, 17, 18, let's go with 18. Cancel that one. You go that way. So I need 18, so that's 9 crafts. Let's just go with 20. 20. Copper, order, copper. That should do us. That should get us in all the pipes we need. Also means plumbing, liquid bridge. I can do that one. And then funny thing is, all these pipes across here, which are made out of copper, I'm going to end up removing, which is probably enough copper to finish this project, but I honestly don't know for sure. And if I broke that, these might overheat, which would be dangerous. Okay, this seems like it's done. We've got the ceramic done. You're waiting to be done. You're going to run steel forever. If you have lime, we're all out of fossils. Fossils I should be able to find. Can I get in here and mop that, please? The other thing I want to do is... I just saw critter starvation. Stone hatch. Why? It's full of sandstone. Okay, because you're being lazy and you don't want to eat. Well, that's not my problem. Okay. Harvest. Off. Those two. What I want to do is I want to set up another hatchery, which we're going to go there. Plus, we're going to go... Actually, do it reverse. Let's do those two first. Then... 9 tiles. Okay, can I put in a ladder from there to there? We want to dig out 9 by, well, that. Can I put you there, all the way through to there, down to there, into there? That's the wrong tile. I need to deconstruct that one, not the one beside it. I need to have a ladder from there to there. I need to have one of them. Plus, that doesn't look right. That's 8 tiles wide. That's 7 tiles wide. That's 8 tiles wide. It was the right one. I put the door off by a tile. Whoop. The door there. Cancel. Cancel. Put that there. Cancel. It goes there instead, which means that goes there, and at the same time we're going to dig in from above and knock out all of that. Okay, we're going to set up another one of these. We're going to put those 2 plants in there. We're going to build out all that. Did these get swept? No. Okay, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, we're going to dig out this. We're going to put in another Dreco farm. Dreklet farm. Drek farm. Drek farm. We're going to put in another Drek farm because I wouldn't mind having a spare farm. We also need 2. That's done, that's done, that's done. I need the last of these pipes to go in. I need that to be built. Now, you can't pump out the last of that liquid, which means I have 2 choices. Slowly, over much time, it'll off gas. So that means the liquid will disappear and get turned into a gas. The gas will get pumped out. So eventually, this will end up drying. Now, that could take several hundred cycles. In the meantime, technically, polluted oxygen is 70-odd degrees. Technically, and the polluted water is also 32 degrees. Technically, it can transfer heat. Okay, technically it can transfer heat in and out. Now, if it's a complete vacuum, it can't. My other option is I knock out this tile entirely, which lets all liquid out, and then I seal it back up, and then it's just some random gases in there, which then you can pump out. Because currently it just made a vacuum. It made a vacuum, which means it needs to wait for this to off-cycle, off-gas once again. And the polluted water is 32.8. We have a choice. I don't know what the choice is. I don't know what the correct answer is. We can come back to it. That's done, that's done, that's done. Okay, I am pretty confident that if I disconnect that and I let that drain out, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, And delete that. And priorities, construction, 9. That should give me enough copper to build these. Yeah, it's off-gassed again. So if we go back in here, we got grams of polluted oxygen, which it then needs to get rid of. I'm going to leave it. I'm curious as to what the end outcome for that is. Okay, you can go away as well, and they just need to be built. And it's sort of awkward to get to, involving much jumping. All right, plastic is right there. A duplicate can come in here via the Atmos suit dock and get to said plastic. Meanwhile, plastic ladders. Stop. To there. Where are you up to? You guys are going fine. I will want to shut down 2 of these in the future, and it turns out you're not fine. Yeah, you sort of melted out the thing. But there's still 85 kilograms worth of petroleum, so technically it hasn't stopped working yet. All right. Okay, coolant is going around and around and around. That should cool off the ground here. It also means that I should be able to say glass 99, please. And we should be able to start cranking out some glass. Okay, that should be done. That should be done. That should get built eventually. Plastic's going to get picked up. I wouldn't mind a way to get the plastic out automatically, but I don't think that's possible. There used to be a way to kick the plastic out another half a tile. It would fall right here, at which point the dupes could reach it without an atmosphere. Although that oil is toasty. It should cool down eventually. We're running cool liquid through it. It should cool down. Okay, and the polluted water that's going around circles is set to... You're set to 10 degrees, you're set to 25. We're going to set you down at 20. Because I think that'll help. Starvation. Yeah, by the 300,000 calories we have in stock, I think you're fine. I also think that you should not be doing mush bar anymore. Okay. You. Oh, it's so expensive. That is so expensive. That's so expensive. We're not going to do that. Not for the moment. I might end up doing that out of steel. The steel is technically less iron, which is technically cheaper. Once we knock this biome out, we'll have a little bit more material, but I'm going to need that material for other things. All right. What we're going to do then is, I'm pretty confident, pretty happy. We've got most of today's projects done. We could do a little bit more research. We need to probably in the next episode, now we have plastic in, we have better research, we have the CO2 mainly dealt with. We have another polluted potty down here that I need to get rid of, which means more pumps. Which are a later jetty problem, 100%. We have a giant brain machine here that we probably need to go visit. I have this biome that's definitely getting in my way, which leads to a slime biome and a amber fossil. Oh, and a sporchid. That has zombie spores. We need to talk about zombie spores in the future because they're fun. At least they used to be fun. Yeah, we definitely have more plans and more things we need to do, but I think the next thing we need to work on in the next episode is actually oxygen. Because using our P to turn to oxygen has worked well till now, but it's definitely getting to the stage where I probably need something a little bit more permanent. I also noticed that you are feeding just from the right-hand pipe and going to here. And realistically, I'm not cleaning that up fast enough. Like, that's a bit of an issue. And food-wise, mush fry, a lot of. Lice loaf, a lot of. Fried mushroom, a decent amount of. Meal lice, okay. Meat, we've got a little bit. Muckroot, oh, actually. Fungal spores, 101. You, copy. Paste. The next episode, actually, I think we're going to be building in another mushroom farm. That seems reasonable. We could probably put in 1 or maybe 2 more. And the plumbing's right there to add some cooling loops, so it shouldn't be too hard, apart from the fact that it zigzags all over the place. But we could probably work that out. And also, mushrooms are a little bit more hardy. They go up to 35 degrees. So I have more options when it comes to cooling loops. Also, it means we could possibly look at fixing this. And also, possibly, is this a 5-tile high area? Possibly putting that's 120 tiles right there. Possibly putting in our mess halls in here. It's going to be a little bit more space efficient. Or maybe we just convert 1 or 2 of these floors to 5 high. Also an option. Also an option. I don't know. We'll worry about the next episode in the next episode. Either way, I'm going to call it here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the very next episode. All right. Bye.